There's nothing.
Get all the sexy sounds out the way. Missy, make some sexy sounds here.
It's a long cough.
I remember that. You did that before.
I feel like I did.
What was I doing? I don't know. It seems like we were kids when it happened, though.
Just want to go.
Maybe we were like
Cute
fake
girl.
sneezing and making fun of girls and their stupid sneeze.
Probably. Or someone was it somebody that sneezed?
It might have been.
Making fun of an actual person or a
Probably.
school.
Sounds about right.
I'll make fun of everybody. That's right. Now I really want to know who I made fun of.
Probably.
Everyone. every fucking person. Everyone must get made fun of.
That's right. All right. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Strobing Butt Plug. It is my day to shine. I'm your host, Ariana, and this is my lovely Missy and my lovely Ronald. What's up with your hands? Do that again.
What?
Got mandarin on your hands.
Mander.
It's getting better. Got most of it rubbed off
That's
now.
usually what mine look like when I garden and stuff.
No, not me.
I am still tearing apart a motorcycle, so I got legit reasons still.
I put gloves on, rubber gloves on, and wash my hands. I have to rub gloves, but when I cook, I hate my hands getting dirty.
I hate my hands smelling like garlic and onions and stuff after I
It doesn't bother me so much.
Or
Because I wash it off, and it comes right off for me.
I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore.
If I'm working on things with gasoline, I put on rubber gloves because that shit just sticks to your hands forever.
I just don't like
What I'm
hands
doing
getting
now
on my
doesn't
hands.
smell
Keep it
forever.
down. So we're drinking beer today.
Episode 45.
Don't forget, wait.
In the buddy.
buddy.
We gotta own the buddy.
I know.
I always
Every
do.
time. Poor buddy.
It's just part of it.
All right. Today on the Serving Book, we are drinking Nowhere in particular saddle blankets. I think Nowhere in particular is like the name of the brew package for Nowhere in particular. So yeah, that's like the brewery or whatever. Saddle blankets. It's a morning fun stout.
Fun still.
Morning fun.
That's
Yeah.
morning fun.
It is brewed with
I wonder if it's woody flavored.
cinnamon and maple. I hope so.
Cinnamon
I'm not
maple leaves.
She's like, ah. Yeah, she's gonna put her mouth around the whole glass.
I just
Go.
threw up the whole can.
This is 10.1%.
Yes.
After a couple of those, she'd definitely be like, "Okay, Cam, I'm gonna wash this."
Where is this? This is I don't know how you say this. Gahana, Ohio? Gahana? G-A-H-A-N-N-A?
Guyana?
Ghana?
Guyana?
It's probably one of those ones like on like this TikTok one where
I
there's
was
like
thinking those.
weird names.
Fucked up names because we say them wrong, like
Yeah.
Rishi, Ohio,
Yeah.
not Russia, Ohio.
Yeah. Dude, my friend from Rushi went to Washington, D.C. like for their kids' trip or whatever, and they weren't allowed to wear their shirts because of the shit that's going on.
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's so dumb.
So our second beer is from High Wire Brewing. It is 10W40. It's chai 10W40.
Oh, wow.
So, like, it's dark.
It's an imperial stout brewed with ginger, cinnamon, green cardamom, black pepper,
That's what
clove,
the little pictures are all over the can.
allspice, chocolate, vanilla, and lactose. So we're gonna be shitting ourselves tomorrow with a spice wallow, whatever that
I'm
means.
It'll be
gonna,
beer.
I'm gonna get that text from Ariana first thing in the morning. Strikes again.
This is 8%, and
So I should definitely go to Starbucks tomorrow morning to really dial in that effect.
Yes, do it, Ron.
brewed and canned by the Three Ring Brewing Company in Asheville, North Carolina. And then, as always, our Dos Equis Mysterious Berries. So, which one do you guys want to drink first?
Let's do the chai one
I
first.
was thinking the cinnamony one first.
They both have cinnamon.
Well, I meant the morning fun. And then,
So the more complicated flavor is going to be the one with the chai, I think. It's going to be the more complicated flavor, so we want to go complicated flavor first.
sure, that would work.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because the last one, I don't know if it would be a complicated flavor or
Right.
not.
So I'm thinking that first one, that one's going to be phenomenal with the cinnamon, but the chai for me can go either way, so I kind of want to try it without anything to fuck up the palate. You know
that
what I'm
makes
saying?
sense.
And
Because I was
this
kind of thinking of the less complicated one to like work our way up to the more complicated one.
This one is dark as fuck, guys.
Oh yeah, it is. I love it when a nice glass of beer has dark head.
Yeah.
I love dark head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do the dark head.
All right.
Ooh, that smells like beer.
It smells like beer.
It's dark but not thick.
My kid's texting me things. She cleaned the porch without me telling her.
Like you can't even see light through it at all.
Oh, ooh, that's like really good though. It tastes like a chocolatey, chocolatey chai.
I like chai tea. It's like my favorite
It
tea
is good.
flavor. So
You ever do like dirty chai lattes?
I have not tried.
Ooh, those are good.
Really? Where from?
A lot of places, even like the like the local coffee shops, a lot of them will use this a certain brand of pre-made boxed chai tea, which their dirty chai lattes are good, but there is a Ghost Light Ghost Light Coffee in Dayton. You can go there and get their spicy dirty chai latte. And when I asked them why it was spicy, it's because it has like more like pepper in it, and so you get this hot, good coffee with that chai tea flavor, and then it's a kick in the back of the throat, and it's like
Kind of like pepper, like chocolate with pepper in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
it's really good. But most
Sorry,
places
but I
have
think I
them good. Like you could even get one at Starbucks good, or like I don't know about the Tim Hortons,
I
but
don't really go to places to get coffee very often.
right.
I used to, but I don't know.
But you go to a cool local coffee shop, they'll have what they have.
Well, we used to live right next door to that coffee shop for a while. Lewisburg.
That was all the, I bet they didn't have any chai lattes. That was
Probably
all.
not. That was like, I don't even know if that was a thing around here back then.
Well, I don't think-
Redneck
right.
coffee shop at that point would have been like black coffee.
Cappuccinos.
Yeah.
Right, it was like the powdered cappuccino stuff that you get at the gas stations, but only in their thing. They, just dump flavoring and shit in
I
it.
used to love getting gas station cappuccinos.
That's right.
My only thought is, I've been dragging ass all day, so before I left town, I went and picked up a nice cold brew from Timmy Ho's. And that's got me all awake and alive now.
Fun times. This is really good though.
So I don't know what you got.
It doesn't taste like a chai tea to me though at all.
It doesn't taste
I got I get a little bit of chai. What else? What's the other flavors in there?
And this, the chai blend is like
ginger, cardamom.
ginger, cinnamon, green cardamom, black pepper, clove, allspice, chocolate, vanilla, and lactose.
That's
It
the
says
chocolate
with
vanilla.
spice walla. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm
Is that
definitely
like
getting
a
the cinnamon.
company or
I'm getting the cinnamon and the chai in it for sure.
Spice vanilla.
So I found out some exciting news
Oh,
yesterday.
yes.
You're pregnant and I didn't do it.
Skittles brought back the lime fucking Skittle. And
Yeah.
I've been super passionate about this.
I feel like I half-assed knew it was gone, but I don't ever remember seeing it gone.
I stopped buying Skittles because they put green apple.
Oh, so they
Instead of
always
lime.
had
They kept the green color, but they replaced the
Yeah,
flavor.
I was too dumb to realize
They
this.
replaced it with green apple, and it was fucking disgusting, and I was pissed.
Because you hate green apple, but I
Because
love green
I
apple.
hate green apple. Well, yeah. Okay, I don't like
So
green
I
apple.
probably didn't even notice it.
But the thing is, if
I
you're
don't
gonna
like
have
Skittles in general.
if you're
so.
gonna have lemon and orange and then green apple, that doesn't go together.
Ooh, I don't know.
Lemon, orange, lime, citrus.
Yeah.
But then like strawberry and stuff like that went with it. I don't know why. It just did.
And then the
But the
fake
thing that
grape
pissed me off-
flavoring, I hate that shit.
The thing that pissed me off about it is that
It's like fake watermelon
they
flavor.
switched to green apple and they still called it the original, and I'm like, it's not the fucking original of the first.
It's not.
you know?
That would piss me off
So-
too.
So like, plus it just wasn't as good. But anyway, they went back to having the lime Skittle, and apparently there was like a press conference. Like my brother was telling me this. He showed it to me there. He like kept running across this press conference on Facebook, and I'm like, Facebook, why aren't you showing me this? Because I'm actually like a page that says bring back lime Skittles, and I did not see this for whatever reason.
That's great. Let's bring back lime Skittles. That's great, but now that we're talking about bringing back foods,
The fucking Mexican pizza.
Taco
I've
Bell.
known that for a few months now.
I have.
That they put the date on it on that
I
thing,
did
and I was
not. Right.
I knew they were talking about bringing it back, but they never put a date.
I thought I heard it was going to be in May.
Well, I
Something
I
like
swear I
that.
heard some of that, and then it just always seems to be like a fake site. Now all they need to bring back is that goddamn steak. Are you getting ready for it?
No.
You had this look on your face.
No, I was trying to listen intently.
which makes
It's hard to concentrate.
So she cut. That's
hard
her.
to make a fart face.
She's not gonna fart. She's gonna shit her pants. Get it right.
So anyway, they need to bring back the steak, egg, and cheese bagel for McDonald's.
I don't think I've ever had
McDonald's-
Oh my god.
McDonald's needs to bring back the fucking
good.
snack wraps.
I don't remember.
Oh, those were
either.
fucking icky.
I don't remember.
They-
I haven't eaten at McDonald's in fucking years.
That's the only thing that I would really ever eat there was their fucking breakfast.
They
Snack
have.
wraps are fucking.
They've got it like seasonal right now, but they've got like their deep fried chicken sandwich breakfast thing. And it's like a little deep fried chicken patty with like a waffle or like a biscuit.
I don't think anybody gives a fuck about that.
So didn't like KFC had the chicken littles, and I think they still do, but I don't think they're the same thing as they used to be.
Yeah.
And they used to be fucking amazing.
I feel like they were good, and I probably only had like once.
The chicken littles were like the equivalent of like a White Castle, but in like a chicken patty
And
or
they
some
were
shit.
so good. What else? There's more things. I know there's definitely more
There's
things.
things that I need to bring back.
And it's something that I can't ever find
How
anymore.
many of these were pandemic changes?
I don't know. Do not know.
Pandemic
'Cause I
changes
know
No,
things.
my Skittles may have been. I don't know for sure
I don't
because I think it might have been right around that time, or maybe it was
I-
before. I don't know.
I swear, I
It might
feel
have
like
been
they were just doing it to fucking because they could, because they were distracted by diseases and shit. No, but like that.
Maybe it's a secret plot.
Money-wise.
Maybe it's a secret plot because the person who does all the taste testing at Skittles got COVID and couldn't taste it
They said
anymore.
fuck it.
And they're like, I can't taste any of these anymore. Fuck it. We're doing green apple. You know why? It all tastes like nothing to me.
I feel like the Mexican pizza and the steak, egg, and cheese bagel was due to we need to save money,
Well-
and that was their cutting.
Well, at Taco Bell, that's literally what it was because if you look at what Taco Bell actually serves, like everything is just a few slight changes of like the same 7 items.
Right.
Do they-
And the Mexican pizza, the only
It
thing
was
that
a
was
really big change up.
well, the Mexican pizza, the only part of it that made it special was like that flat shell.
Mm-hmm.
Do they still make the Mexi Melts?
No.
That's another thing.
I tried to get one day and they did not have those, and I was just like,
That's
they
what
have
I'm
all the
saying.
things to fucking make
Those,
them.
I think you could, like, I heard somebody say that they can still make them. They just,
They
they're
don't.
not in the menu.
They're cunts, and they don't do
Maybe
it.
it depends on who it is.
Right.
It depends on how stoned the kid is that's making it and if they know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah. Man, that's bullshit because that was like one
Those
of
are
those things on
good.
the
Yeah,
menu.
they were good.
Fuck you.
You should make them
Sorry.
next week for supper.
Oh no, we're so offended by your foul
You can
fucking language.
Google that shit. You got it.
Your foul fucking language has offended me, goddammit, Ariana. I'm gonna fucking cry now because
I
you
thought
said
it
a
was
fucking
it's,
bad
not,
word.
it's not the bad word. It's
It's
like,
like you
it's-
interrupted it or something.
no, it's the just saying fuck you to somebody is not nice.
That's true.
I feel bad.
Well, it's okay
I felt
because
instantly bad.
well, it's okay because you're not saying it's bad. It's fucking
Even though it's like
somebody.
just a corporation.
You're saying it's Taco Bell, which is a corporation, and that's okay.
I guess. That's true, and they took away the Mex Melt, so fuck you.
That's right.
Fuck you in the punta.
So I was like watching some of our old episodes, or like some of our more recent episodes, and I was like,
Do anything feel cringe yet?
not the ones I watched. I'm sure there's definitely some cringe in there, and I didn't get to it, but so I noticed that I don't know if it's like when we start getting more drunk or whatever, probably, but me and Missy will like start talking at the same time, and you can't understand what we're saying.
That's so funny.
Yeah, usually at that point, I'm just like,
But we
all
can
right.
understand our conversation.
It's kind of down to, all right, well, I'm just going to let them tire themselves out because there's no point trying to get in the middle of that.
But we can carry on the conversation. Just learn, people. Come on.
Because I'm sitting there trying to like, and there's some of it like the sound quality is not very good, but then you know like, because I stopped watching it. Like I watched maybe like the first, I don't know, 3, 6, something like that. I watched the first so many, and then I just stopped watching them. And then like I was like, maybe I should start watching these again just to see how it is. And I'm kind of like, well, the sound quality is kind of meh. And then I'm like, me and Missy are talking like over each other, and like I keep interrupting her, or she like we keep interrupting each other. And I'm like, I can't understand what we're saying, and I'm sitting there trying to listen. And I'm like, I know it's funny because we're laughing our asses off.
Maybe we ought to watch them for a learning thing. Like, oh God, this is how bad we suck.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And it'd be really. I don't know why this puts in my head like this, but if we're this bad at talking on camera, just picture how bad we would if we would be making a porno. Like, if we can't get it together talking, we'd make a horrible porno.
What are we talking about, really?
My only thoughts are on that. Stunt cock!
The food? Yes.
Stunt cock!
We're the food.
Oh God.
Then we're talking about the food. Oh, you mean in the kitchen when it was really funny?
When we were in the kitchen, we were talking about something about porn. Oh, the Netflix thing.
Yes! Netflix.
Oh, right.
The watching Netflix, and it's Netflix and chill, or the whole you're still watching. They figure there's an option we can put, well, I started fucking. They'll automatically figure out how long you have to foreplay for, and you're not paying attention. Rewind the show and wait for you.
Right, yes.
Well, that and it's like, we were talking about like they just start playing like some sexy music.
Right, yeah.
Porn.
So if you, it's, how Netflix will tell you.
Are you still watching? An option, Netflix and chill, question mark? Yes.
Yes.
Switch to porn music.
That's right.
Just Barry White, maybe.
Come on,
switch
Netflix.
it out. Exactly. They switch it out, be like, Netflix and chill. And then there'd be porn. And then they'll rewind what you were watching, so that way you can get back to exactly where you were.
Go back to the start of whatever episode that was.
Right, something. I think that should be a thing.
I agree.
Maybe we should just, like,
Make our own.
yeah. And I don't know what it would be.
Get on the
called.
road.
Okay.
That's right. You're the nerd that can do that shit.
I mean, yeah, probably.
What would we call it?
I don't know.
Is it going to be a straight porn thing or just actual movies?
Oh, it's gonna be actual
Movies, but then there's like a porn option that you can opt into, like when you're Netflix and chill, but it won't be Netflix and chill. We'll have to come up with our own brand of Netflix and chill.
Right, and there will definitely have to be a parental, whatever. So that way,
an
if
age
it's
wall or something.
yes, so then if it's like a kid and it's like,
So what
are
you
you
say-
still
It's
watching?
porn.
So what you're saying is,
Get
like,
soft
the
porn.
Netflix kids section is going to be a little different?
Well, right. Well, if it was just a kid's account, like you could put that, age verification for that particular
Well, what the
account.
shit was at Disney Plus the other day when I fired it up to watch Moon Knight or whatever the fuck that is. It was like, hey, we now have movies that are a PG-13 and above. Please enter your login information to verify that you're above age.
Nice.
And I was like looking at it. They apparently they got into some media library that's got R-rated movies. I'm going, Disney has R-rated stuff. Ooh, you might see half a boobie.
Right.
But it's not going to be Mickey or Minnie's tits, so I don't care.
Half a booby.
Mickey's tits. He wants to see
You want to
Mickey's.
see Mickey's boobies?
Sure.
Anything cool happened to anybody this week?
Oh, not really, but I did. So last week, like a couple weeks ago, how we were talking about sunning my butthole, and then we were talking about me going tanning. I made the conscious thought. I was like, I need to spread my butt cheeks in here today.
So you did?
So I did.
Do you feel your inner light?
I don't think there was an.
Do you feel your inner light grow stronger?
I don't.
And this is the part where no one's going to understand what we're saying because she's too busy laughing her ass off. Did you feel a strong desire when you had your butthole being tan? So tell us all of your experience, dear.
So I don't think there was like an internal it wasn't like that by any means, and there was no energy. But it was really weird because I was just like, ooh, that's really warm. It was like it was like odd. It wasn't uncomfortably warm. It was just oddly warm. Like, I go lay in the tan bed and it feels like normal. It's like, oh, it just feels like I'm laying in the sun. But spread your butt cheeks apart and you're like, ooh, that's a little spicy. Damn. I swear.
A little spicy. Be honest, were you getting turned on by it?
Well, no, but it was just really weird because I was like, that's really odd feeling. Like, how long is it okay to do this? Am I already starting to burn? Like, I had questions, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. know. But I wasn't feeling anything yet, so I had to do it for longer.
So do you think?
Did you take pictures? Because for like a progression, like, you know, why?
Oh, my bubble! Damn it! I didn't think to do that.
Do you think that like if you did it over time, you would feel like less depressed?
I don't know. Now I need to try it every time. Like, I have to start making more efforts to go tanning.
Or I'm also picturing like some of those like old ladies that are like, you know, they tan for like 6 hours a day. Their skin looks like leather. Do they stand their buttholes? And do their buttholes look like leather?
It's like, that's a really soft bubble you have there. I don't know. I mean, like, we could run a poll or something and be like, my buddy Ron wants all kinds of old leathery women, you know, and we can pay him each $50 to let Ron feel their buttholes. Be like, that's a rough one too. Nope. And no, that's a really soft one. What do you do?
Do you use lotion?
Lots of anal sex with like some really silky smooth lube.
Yeah. Well, talking about that, it's like that meme I shared about from the dude like tanning the ball sack.
Yes. You should have looked more into that.
I was at work. I was busy.
Yeah.
Oh, you were never busy at work.
I thought
Tanning the ball
about
sack?
No. Well, maybe, but
According to the Tucker Carlson show, I think is what the thing said.
Bromeopathy.
Yeah, and some bromeopathic medicine shit. If you tan your testicles, it's supposed to increase your testosterone levels.
That's right.
It's like the natural male enhancement commercials you hear about on TV and shit.
See, I thought about like researching it before you got here, since like I got the text pretty much right when I got home.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I got other shit to do, so I didn't really have time to research it either.
Fun.
Yeah,
Next time on the Strobing Butt Plug, Bromeopathy and tanning the nutsack. How you can increase your testosterone.
Come back next week.
we're all about health now.
That's right.
Health through putting different things through UV light.
Now I could swear there was a funny story I was going to tell you guys.
Got her notes.
I don't think I wrote it down.
Any holidays?
Missy, I'm about you, but I'm getting kind of thirsty.
Well, hold on. I want to hear about her.
You just calm down.
Yeah, you just wait.
I'm thirsty.
No, but it was Easter. Did everybody have a good Easter?
That's right. Easter holiday, the sex pagan holiday, not the He has risen Jesus saw his shadow holiday.
Oh, you just reminded me. So today, I was at work and I was listening to all these podcasts, and I must have ran out of the podcasts that I had downloaded or whatever, because like it started playing random things, and then all of a sudden my phone was just like, I think you need Jesus, and all of a sudden I was listening to church, and I'm like,
yes.
yeah, my phone thinks I need Jesus, and my phone might be right.
Maybe. I mean, like,
do you think you
were
need
the
Jesus?
accused Satan worshiper in school, so.
Do what?
You were the accused Satan worshiper.
Now, I will state, do you feel like you need Jesus deep down inside you? Because
she needs a good deep down.
Because my ex's boyfriend named Jesus.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
We've known some Jesuses.
I'm just saying, you need Jesus deep down inside you.
Jesus, and then there was not Jesus.
I remember who was the not Jesus?
Was it the prostitute?
I think he was. Because I almost for a minute thought he was the Jesus, but that was John.
The prostitute.
The Jesus?
I love the prostitute.
Right?
The Jesus?
Yes.
From like
The
Big
Jesus.
Lebowski?
No, our Jesus.
We're drinking the morning fun stout.
Morning
so
fun.
let's see if it gives us wood.
It is. I was gonna say I'm gonna need some deep down morning fun from Jesus.
That's probably true.
That's
And this is why I need Jesus.
right, because she's gonna be
Jesus.
mouthing the whole glass.
Oh Lord.
Good.
Okay, the morning fun stout. Nowhere in particular.
It's got a weird smell. It smells like eggs. Like egg
It's
whites.
so weird.
It's got
What's
a
that again?
egg whites. Oh, not egg whites. Yeah, I thought you said was it again.
Brewed with cinnamon and maple.
Ooh.
Linnet
Oh, that's
leaves.
sweet. I can do that. Mapley.
It smells strange though.
I swear this is one I thought I had that before too. So.
And this one is also so dark you can't even see light through it.
All right.
What else happened? Did I tell you about eating on the toilet?
No.
Well, on the bright side, while eating on the toilet, if you're in the middle of eating and you're like, oh man, I'm so full, well, you just crap it out and keep going.
Here's what happened. So at lunch at work, my friend does the impossible question. So like she'll get on, I think it's like a radio station's website or something, I'm not sure. But like
it'll be like this many percentage of people does this or whatever. Like, what was one question? It was like, this percentage of married people do this more than people who are single or whatever. And I can't remember what the hell. Oh, it was apologize was the answer. Like things like that. And it was like, what was it? It was like only 40% of people have done this in the toilet, on the toilet and in the bathtub. And we're like answering. I'm like, I don't know, you know, like.
It was eating.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, I wouldn't do this. And I'm like, and then everybody kind of did their answers because there's usually like a few of us, you know, and we each try to guess. And then like, she's like, eating. And I'm like, I've done it. I'm like, I would never do this. I'm like, I've done it. I was like, it was an emergency. I was eating cereal and I didn't want it to get soggy.
Reference to eating cereal out of the video.
I mean, well, hell, if you can eat cereal out of an asshole, then you can eat cereal out of the toilet. I mean,
For sure. For sure.
you know what? I do agree with yours. That's fair. I got it. I feel like I probably ate on the toilet before, probably when I was a kid. I remember, like, you know, like going home and not wanting to be home for more than 5 minutes. So I'd grab my food real quick and then go sit on top, and then be done and go.
See,
you know, but I was young and dumb and was urgent to get out of the house.
From my perspective as a guy, the only reason I'm actually going to be sitting on the
That's because
toilet,
you're taking a shit.
and that's just
Oh, no, not always.
Well-
Maybe you want to sit down to pee. Maybe your fucking knees are sore.
See, it's
Too
not
much
like
action.
It's not like I make a habit of it. But, you know, I was eating cereal and like all of a sudden my stomach was like, nope. And, and I was like, I just like ran to the bathroom and like, it was probably one of those things because sometimes I don't know what the fuck to do, you know, and I'm like sitting there like, wait, you know, like I'm like panicking.
You have it with you.
I'm like panicking and it's like
your
already
pants down so good with the
already in my hand, so I just like went to the bathroom with it and then like, so what, you like wipe and then like sit it to the side? I'm like, no, you finish it
then
and then you wipe because that's disgusting.
I just love it though.
I see the logic behind it, but for my thoughts are, well, I'm just going to set to the side and do my business. But my
It's
kid,
soggy.
Enjoy it.
my kid,
While you're already in there, like, what the fuck?
so my kid is a long pooper and will take, 15, 20-minute long shits.
That long?
Sometimes, yes.
I mean, I know people that take way longer.
Yeah.
But,
I was just actually talking to Logan about his long poops that he took when he was a baby. Not baby,
But like for me, it's I'm not in there to make friends. It's get in, get out, and be done with
I'm
it.
the same way. But sometimes
Just
you
sit there to
just
eat
sit there
cereal.
and eat cereal. And like they were all making fun of me. They're like, I'll never be able to look at you the same again. And I'm like, it's not a habit, but maybe I'll start putting a TV tray in there and cook myself a 3-course meal.
That's good stuff.
Toilet dinners with Ariana.
Dude, I would.
Well, like
OnlyFans.
light yourself some nice romantic candles. Sitting there, having a blog post in front of the camera. You're like, so for today with toilet dinner with Ariana.
Could go Facebook Live on that shit.
I would love to
You like-
hear the back sound effects.
You'd be like,
Splashing.
so today I'm having, I don't know, like a fine steak and all these awesome sides, and this nice and sort of expensive sounding wine here.
And then you zoom out and I'm on the toilet.
Yeah, and you're just like, I'm gonna cut this. Or you'll have some cheese there. You're like, oh, gotta cut the cheese.
I just kind of like wonder what would you have some sort of like, would you be talking about how you cooked your food? Would it be like cooking tutorial, or would it just be like a tutorial about how to eat food while on the toilet so that it's not gross?
It's probably gross either way. Because there's like poop particles in the air or whatever.
It's okay. They're actually good for you because they're your own. It helps you hold back different bacteria and diseases. You get sick a lot less frequently. Trust me. I love it. I would subscribe. I would totally watch it. I'd be like,
You're gonna
yeah.
get some fucked up matches on your fucking dating apps after that. Like, so if she's willing to eat in the toilet, what else is she willing to eat from an ass?
Eat from an ass? She
Eat
wasn't.
ass? I don't know.
That's like a long jump.
That's what I thought. I was like, that doesn't just doesn't
While
make
you're
any
at it,
sense.
while you're at it, let's mix in some feet pics.
I mean, we can do that.
You do it barefoot while eating on the toilet and be like, ugh.
I could be smashing cake with my feet.
There you go.
In the bathroom.
That's right.
Get like hit
Like-
all the like.
Like, I'll be eating cake and I'll just be like, oopsie.
Wait. Since we're getting in all the things there, have a scene where you're like, excuse me, and drop your panties. Be like, these will be for sale on auction after the episode.
We were talking about that at work today.
I think that's like a really a common topic for you guys.
Why do I get these conversations? And how I get these conversations, I do not know. I'm a magnet for it, I think.
Me too.
But we're talking about how women sell their underwear for like $400 or $500, and like what these guys that can spend $400 or $500 on a pair of panties do for a living. Can somebody like?
Yeah, elaborate.
Yeah.
What do you fucking do? They're flipping houses and shit.
I guess because it'd be nice to know. Because
And
I'd
trading,
like to try
they're
it.
day traders and shit.
Guys like Rob who no kids, no wife, and
Live with their
All the
parents.
money.
all the money. Yeah.
That must be it.
They own businesses.
I mean, they own businesses, but they're gonna have to do that shit in super secret because they don't want that getting out too. Unless that's part of the thrill of it. Because
But
if you own a business and you get caught buying panties on the internet, that could ruin your business and your reputation.
The risk of getting caught. People like the risk of getting caught. They like risky behavior.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So what else has happened this week? Anyone?
I got new neighbors. I
Oh,
haven't-
yeah?
Neighbors? Is it like?
New as opposed. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you go
The
ahead.
girl with the pit bull.
That's what
on the
So
side.
that side, it's a duplex. I don't always see much of her. I know she's still around, but there's like a younger married looking couple. They seem stable from what I've talked to
Are
them.
you gonna scare them off?
No,
Can I scare them off?
sure.
Okay.
Sarah tried to last night because she was like bored and sitting because I gave her a curfew and I hadn't gone to bed yet. So she's sitting on the front sidewalk drawing with sidewalk chalk.
That's not scary.
At like 9:30 at night, outside in the dark and the cold, and the neighbor was like, "Are you okay, kid?" "Yeah, I'm good." "Are you all right though? Really?" "Yeah, I'm just drawing here." And he's like, "Uh-huh." And she's like, "It's okay, I live there." And the lady, the chick was just like, "All right," and went inside. I'm like, "Cool. Way to
That's
scare
nice.
way to scare the new neighbors, kid."
No, I'm not scared.
Now the next thing I gotta do is come out and talk to them and offer them a bottle of wine. Like, "Hi, would you like a bottle of my wine?"
That's funny. Offer them the bottle of
Plan on
turpentine.
scaring them away.
There you go, right? Offer them the bottle of your turpentine, fucking embalming fluid. Oh my god.
I have not
I
cracked
still
them.
have PTSD from drinking that.
I haven't cracked any of the last bottle of blueberry wine in a couple months.
Hell yeah.
It is definitely gone from a blueberry color to like a proper wine color, and I bet it's aging out really nicely
Oh,
now.
probably.
I haven't cracked any of the remaining Christmas wine either.
This one's a little thick, actually.
It was a little bit thicker, yeah. I like when they're like this and they're dark. I do like them when they're thicker.
As it got to the bottom of it, it got really good tasting too.
It was good. Absolutely. I think those are very similar, but the second one was a little bit sweeter. Like it was definitely breakfasty.
Yeah, I think I was
It's
right on
morning
the order.
fun.
I think
That's
I was
right.
right on the order to drink those because that one was definitely a stronger flavor than the first one. And I don't think I would have got as much out of the first one.
Fair, true.
So it was like a little bit more delicate kind of flavor to it.
I think that was my whole story, was the eating on the toilet thing.
That's cool.
Because I was like, I knew there was something I was going to talk about, and I forgot to write it down.
Yeah.
Like a dumbass.
Kitty.
So, like, my constant obsession with random miscellaneous shit on the internet, May 22nd, it's a Saturday. There is a freak show going on in Columbus.
Yay.
Y'all want to go? I mean,
I do want to go actually.
Possibly.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
That's a...
I have some birthdays around that time, though.
Did you mention that already? Because I
Probably.
remember you
It's,
saying.
Hellsalooza Pop and Circus Sideshow.
Sounds pretty sweet.
And
Because like, if there was, you mentioned something and then she did say, I remember she had birthdays.
Which it depends, because like one of them's a kid's birthday, so there'll probably be a birthday party for that. but
Right. Tell the birthday people in advance. Be like, hey, this day, don't have a birthday.
Yeah.
Tell them. Just
Is that
rule
a
their
Saturday?
birthday.
Is that a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that.
Rule their birthday. Say, y'all are having your birthdays on Sundays and Fridays.
Fuck your birthday.
That's right.
But usually, like, I go over there on Sunday for dinner, so it'd be like, they probably do, like, the celebration on Sunday for the other birthday. Because nobody gives a shit about you.
That's right. I know whose birthdays they are.
Love you.
I love it. Too bad he doesn't watch.
See,
Because then he would see it. He'd be like, that bitch.
let's see. They've been on America's Got Talent and like a couple of like other TV shows.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. Maybe we could just take him for his birthday.
I thought you meant the kid at first.
Well,
You could take him out that. It
He
wouldn't
would
fucking
dig it.
matter. He would. He wouldn't understand it. Yeah, he'd be like, wow, that's awesome.
Dude, he
They usually have.
he does a really cool thing now. He blows his nose into his hands
Oh,
and fucking eats it.
so fucking gross. I love it.
Like, I saw him, like, pick his nose and it just, like, went straight to his mouth. I'm like, dude, don't eat your boogers. And then he's like, I'm like, dude, that's disgusting. Don't do that.
Oh God, that just takes it to the next level.
How old is he?
Almost 4.
The age when boogers and snot are the best.
Oh, I love it. He's gonna be really healthy. His immune system.
Yeah.
True story. True story.
That's
I was
right.
listening to some shit today about that, like how we as humans subconsciously, like when you meet somebody and you like shake their hand, like you'll wipe their chemicals onto your face, like subconsciously, like without really thinking about it.
I could see that.
And like, I'm like, I think I've noticed, like after I listen to it, I think I've noticed myself do shit like that.
Right.
You know, because it's just like, you go like that, itch your nose or whatever,
Yeah.
you know? And apparently it's like supposed to like have something to do with like the microbiome or something in your skin, and just like it's supposed to like help your immune system and shit like that.
I can see it because of like what they have different germs and bacteria than what you have.
Right.
I mean, if you're continuously exchanging that at lower levels when they're not really sick or anything like that, it would just introduce things, and you're continuously building up. That's pretty cool.
So they were
Just
talking,
go start licking total strangers.
right? They were talking about how like, I think it was in a different country. I don't know what country it is, but like, how they just like clean like fucking crazy or whatever, you know, like sterilize everything and blah blah blah. And apparently they have like way higher rates of asthma. And then like just I don't know, things
Well,
like
those
that.
cleaning products would cause that in the lungs
Yeah,
and
that's
shit
true.
like that.
Or like washing your hands like a whole lot, you know, it's just like your immune system's not as good if you like wash,
Right.
you know, just I don't know. So just be dirty.
That's right.
Just be a disgusting piece of shit.
Exactly. No, so when I was talking, I said I was gonna go just start licking total strangers. This reminded me of it was like a long time ago. I was at the bar in Lewisburg, and I was there with some friends, and your brother was there, and I don't know why, but one of the guys that was there, that me and Larry used to hang out with, he was talking about how he just thought your brother was the coolest. He's like, dude, I got like a guy crush on him, and he just kept saying that and shit. Did I tell the story?
I don't know if you told it
I
on
think I
here, but I
did.
feel like you've told it to
I
me.
probably, I feel like I told
We'll
it on
listen
this
to it
before.
again.
We'll say it again. But then that's when he, I somehow
go.
talked him into, she's eating grapes with her feet. That's pretty cool. But she was like, I was talked him into licking your brother. And then I got the
Yeah, I do
immediate
remember
blame.
the story now.
And then a little bit later, the dude that looked like your brother, I was like, there he is again, look at and he was this close to licking that random ass dude. And then he was like, oh shit, and then ran away. I wish I need to get back into that, talking people into doing dumb shit like that.
Yeah, you used to do that a lot, and I admired you.
Talking people into doing dumb shit is fun.
Yeah, you were really good at it.
Oh yeah, I liked it. It was fun, lots of fun.
And I just sat there and instigated.
yeah,
And that's
do
why
it,
I'm so,
do it.
That's why I'm so good at being an instigator.
Yes, absolutely. And she'd sit back and be like, I didn't do anything.
Not for drama, just for like funny things.
Right. And she just like, I didn't do anything. I don't know. She
That's
just
what I was talking about.
I'm just saying that's the quiet one. She didn't do anything bad.
Maybe.
That's right.
Oh, you know what happened the other night?
No.
So I was drinking.
Really?
Yeah, I had a couple beers. They were tall beers and they were like 12% alcohol. So, you know, I was feeling pretty good. And I don't know, I was like sitting there watching TV and I must have fell asleep. And my smoke alarm started going off.
Ooh.
And I go, like, it went off and then it stopped and then it went off again and then the cat took off. And I go, stop! And it stopped.
And you just go roll back over
And
with
I just
it.
went back to sleep. And I didn't get up to even like check on anything. And I'm like, this is how I'm gonna fucking die. Because I like vaguely, it took me a minute. Like, you know how you wake up like after you've been drinking or whatever?
Yeah, you're
kind of
very
like,
disoriented.
Yeah, you kind of like, things start coming back to you. I wasn't really like, I wasn't hammered or anything, you know? It's like,
I was hammered, just yelled at my fucking smoke alarm.
I wasn't hammered. I wasn't hammered. I just passed out drunk.
Dude, I was sleeping while that smoke alarm had the audacity to try to save my life.
if I was passed out that drunk, I probably wouldn't have woke up from it.
The ghost,
That drunk and would have woke me
was
up.
the ghost in your house concerned about you?
That's what
drinking
I'm
too much?
wondering. I'm like, so like the ghost, you know, because I yelled stop and it just stopped. And I'm like, maybe
The ghost was.
The ghosts in the house are concerned. They're like, Ariana, we're concerned about you. We know that you've been through some rough times lately, and we realize you've been drinking a lot. Sweetie,
Let's wake you up.
you need to lay off. And they're, you know, they've said it politely, but you've just ignored the signs, and they're like, God damn that fucking bitch, fuck it.
That's funny. I'm like, this is how I'm gonna die. Because it's just gonna, like, the smoke alarm is gonna be going off and I'm just gonna be like, whatever.
Oh, that's good stuff. I like it.
On the topic of drinking, shall we drink some more?
Yep.
Sure thing.
Mysterious spirits.
That's right.
Let's drink some Dos Equis.
So I flipped through the stupid Freak Show's Facebook. Apparently it's all ages.
Freak shows religious, so it's not a dirty one. Do they have fire?
Yes.
I like the fire.
They got fire, beds and nails and all that. But the important part here is that I'm thinking if we decide to go, bring my kid and make her drive us back.
Oh, yeah?
Because, well, there's lots of breweries over there in Columbus in there.
Yay. We'll just stay the night there.
We could.
I have to check and make sure that I don't have anything going on, but I don't think I have really anything happening in May as of right now.
It's a weekend before her birthday, so she can't like, I don't want it, that's my birthday weekend. No.
Alright, I'm kind of excited about this one because I don't think we've done anything like this before.
I was going to say, it
It's
looks
like a
good.
white, it's
I
a
like the
white
color.
blonde.
And, oh dude, don't be disgusting.
He's like, it's that bad, I'm just going to sneeze in it.
Ooh, it smells like honey. Apricot?
Nope. I saw these and I actually thought they were RS Brewing Company because they were right beside the RS Brewing Company. And
Ooh.
There's
that's
lactose.
delicious.
There's lactose there.
oh shit, that is good. I was not expecting it,
It
to
tastes
be
like
like
tea.
that. I wasn't expecting it to be really sweet, but that's fucking good. Like I did not try these yet.
Passion fruit, maybe?
Tea or apricot, honey? This is what I'm getting from it. None of those.
No. There might be honey, I'm not sure. I don't think so though.
Smell like toast.
No.
Oatmeal?
No.
Oatmeal stuff's usually darker.
Depending. That's really good.
Some of those like super quadruple IPA kind of deals. Like some of the weird shit I brought by one time.
I got you guys stumped.
Yeah. Carrots?
No.
The only
I'm like
the only thing I'm
orange.
getting out of it, I think there's lactose in it.
I think there might be lactose in it, but I'm not sure because it's like a cream.
Yeah.
Old fashioned cream type.
It's like cream ale. You guys want to know what
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some Ariana's creamy ale up in my mouth.
it is? It is pistachio.
Pistachio.
Ooh.
Pistachio cream ale.
I like the can. It's the
Around the Bend Beer
Have
Company.
you porn shot at anything?
No.
Oh my god, I have not.
Jesus, that's a great can though.
This, yeah, it's, I think this one was like 5% too. This is only 5%, but I don't know. I didn't read the actual thing on this, but it says pistachios have been used in culinary applications for thousands of years. More recently, innovative brewers has used them to add a luscious character to their beers. Our delicate cream ale brewed with Caribbean malt adds a touch more body, and at just 5% ABV, you'll want to crack open more than one. So, corn. I don't know what the hell any of this means.
You see.
Ooh, pairs well with spice rub roast pork, light nutty cheeses, and lemon custard tart. Interesting.
I could see that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Ooh, I didn't get the cream out. I just burped and it tasted like A&W cream soda.
It's good.
It is.
I'm kind of shocked. But I saw pistachio. I'm like, dude, we've never done anything. I don't think I've ever even seen a pistachio beer before.
I don't think I have, but for some reason there's something. I'm gonna say maybe Warp Wing has something that's got pistachio in it because I thought that was odd, but
That's sort of like a fruity, flowery, like Plague Doctor.
yeah. I couldn't think of the word that.
Like a feminine plague doctor.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Vera. And I don't, Vera seems like it just has a significance, like it's an old lady named Vera would be wearing that hat, but then yet it's Plague Doctor for whatever reason. Oh, okay, so pistachios, and then in parentheses it says species P. Vera.
Specific type of pistachio. Okay.
So let's porn shot this.
I have been using it
Let's have it.
applications
Let's
thousands
see.
of years.
What do we do first? The chai?
Yeah.
Buddy, you gotta get
Recently
outside.
innovative brewer.
I noticed another thing. My porn shots always suck.
Dude,
because
he
Buddy's
punched
always
me.
on my lap. Dude, don't be a dick.
What
So we've got
are you doing, bud?
the chai.
Don't forget to porn shot the actual GoPro.
I just did.
No, you porn shot. There you go. The GoPro is what
The
Missy gets
GoPro.
most of it from. Since we do 2 video sources every time in case of a major fuck up.
Right. Okay, and then this is the morning fun stout. So,
Oh, gee.
And then these cans are kind of lame. I mean, they're okay, but this can is the coolest of the cans.
I like the high wired can.
So, I feel like
That
I
is
don't know
delicious.
It is delicious.
So it's like a cool, like, plague doctor type
I
deal.
like it.
Sorry, guy.
I like
Fuck
that.
you, bitch. Oh man.
Anything else happening this week?
No, nothing I'm aware
We got the DoorDash shit going now.
Yeah, I'm trying.
She got one of her cars back.
That's right. I gotta be trying to get that fucking money built back up. Get the extra funds. I can't wait till I get my car, because then I'm just gonna be working and doing a lot of Uber. I'm gonna save up a vacation and for a fucking full sleeve tattoo. And then I'm gonna lay low.
You know what I want to do? I want to get starting right here on my underwear line and go up and around, up my back and around my shoulder.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
So you sitting there talking about the underwear line tattoo, and I'm having flashbacks. You remember Eve from high school?
Yes.
Eve had, I still remember it to this day. For some reason, right there, she got a rainbow splatter pattern, and I was always it's a rainbow cum shot.
I think I remember seeing it. I really liked it. It looked cool. It was just this, a weird, I don't know, Dr. Seuss flower type look and shape that was a splatter pattern. It was kind of tie-dye-ish. It was really neat.
Yeah.
And she just got it because she wanted it. I'm like, I like it.
I don't know that I'd ever get that tattoo though because it's so expensive.
Oh, you're the one? Yeah, probably, depending on what it was or.
Might just be
Totally worth it. Get you a small one first, then you'll know whether or not it'd be worth it.
I was gonna say it might be like one of those things where you kind of start small and
And
then just
then
kind of
adds,
work,
keeps-
just
Work your way up, and
Yeah,
you got the whole thing in your head, and just piece by piece.
basically. I was thinking a flower, some kind of flower thing, but then I'm kind of a lot of people do that. Maybe it could.
You can get a tattoo of your cat falling off your lap.
could tattoo like cats and flowers? Oh no. Do you not know?
Like, tattoos, the idea of a tattoo is cool, but it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'd like enough to get permanently stuck on me, you know?
A transformer.
Yeah, but that's been like so fucking done, man.
Right.
See, like, I wanted to get so many tattoos when I was a kid, like when I was a teenager, and I'm like, I am glad I did not do that because I would hate every single fucking thing that
That's
happened to
funny.
me.
Like, someday my daughter's gonna be covered in tattoos, but then she'd get upset with it. She just likes to draw all herself on the Sharpies.
That's cool.
She had like one of her friends at school the other day drawing dicks on her when we went to Easter. Like, she had some dicks on her arm.
Nice.
And my like aunt was like, "What's that on your arm?" Nothing.
It's a dick.
It's a dick.
Yeah, probably.
She likes dicks on her.
Aunt Margaret's seen a dick before.
Yeah.
When I was at Aunt Margaret.
Carolyn actually, but
Aunt Carolyn has seen a dick before. So what kind of sleeve do you want to get?
Ooh, so I got this really cool idea. I like the old Sailor Jerry tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'm going to do, but I want each little thing to be kind of more modified to be like mine and have a little bit more detail, but still not a lot of detail because those didn't have a whole lot. So like, they have like the skull with the weird little flowers on it. I want it to be the Misfit skull with like the weird flowers around it. I think I was wanting like one of just like those nautical stars right here because that's just the thing. I wanted a spider web right here. I want it to be pink because that's a thing. And then there was like other things that I had, like I wanted a mermaid because they do mermaid. I don't know how much detail would have to be, like how they would be able to do it so they could keep it small but also have a little bit more detail. But I don't want it to be a mermaid. I want it to be a siren. And I want like instead of it to be hair, I want it to be tentacles and shit. And I was like, but that would have to like be big, so I don't know if it would fit that. So I'm not quite sure how that would fit in. And then, like they have like the poison bottles that'll be like XXX. I want it to be more so like a beer bottle that has, just like a picture of hops or something, like 3 hops across it or something, whatever. And then just a bunch of different things. And then you have like the random little like filler stars, like asterisks. And then through it, I just want them sprinkled in to where you don't really notice it unless you're really inspecting my tattoo. But I want like red hearts, orange stars, yellow. Like I want the Lucky Charms marshmallows just sprinkled in like a couple little places, like 2 or 3 of each. And then people be like, "Oh man, it's an awesome tattoo." They're like looking at shit, the big shit, and they're looking around. They're like, "Why is that an orange star? Why is that an orange star? Oh my God, is that the fucking Lucky Charms?" That's all I wanted. I've been thinking about that for like a couple years.
I'll get Yucky Charms.
That's right. I like the Lucky
Yucky
Charms.
Charms that you ate in the toilet.
Yeah.
It's funny because now that you say that, when I was a kid, I used to call them Yucky Charms.
right.
So I guess that's come full circle.
Right. But no, so I had Lucky Charms at the house the other day. Logan does not like them, and I was like, dude, but they're magically delicious. And he's like, they're magically average. And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Man.
Dude,
what a dick.
God damn it, what the fuck were they? They're Lucky Charms, but they're like a new thing that I think maybe they have like Rice Krispie treat type shit in it or something.
I got my kid
They
like
weren't as good as the original.
I got my kid like chocolate Lucky Charms the other day at the grocery.
And were they cheap brand? Or they actually have.
Yeah, they
Lucky
like take like
Charms
the cereal bits.
and
Still
make
the same
chocolate. I
marshmallows,
feel like
but
it would
then
still
with
be
chocolate.
I just
because-
think the original's best though.
Well, yeah, they are, but then because I used to feed my kids marshmallow mateys all the time. Those were pretty good.
Marshmallow
And
Mateys.
because you get the biggest bag in the
I know.
world of it.
And it tastes pretty much the same.
Right, and then they had, I think they have like the chocolate balls, like the Cocoa Puffs or whatever, but those have marshmallows in them too for the cheap cereal. And I'm like, this shit's good.
What's the best cereal, do you think?
Ooh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
God, I think you're right.
Lucky Charms, I like, they're just neater, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch is way better.
What do you think, Ron?
My parents were cheap asses when I was a kid growing up, and my brother and I would like devour a box of cereal in like 2 days.
That's how Jacob does it.
And they basically refused to buy cereal, and we'd like fight over the toy and shit. So like I barely ever ate cereal as a kid. Like
I ate cereal a lot.
Yeah, we ate a lot of cereal at my house. It was like breakfast.
That's right.
Like at my house, breakfast at one point just devolved, not evolved, it devolved down to my dad throwing a pack of Oreo cookies at us, and here's a glass of milk, and you fucking eat that. We gotta get going.
That's funny.
And to this day, it's like, well, what do you eat for breakfast? Like 3 or 4 Oreos. What? Like, this is not breakfast. It's healthy. I eat that all the time as a kid. What the fuck do you want, man?
Yeah, that doesn't sound healthy.
But in the same breath,
ass throughout the day.
but like in the same breath, like, you know, how much sugar is in some like
Cereal,
Oreos versus
right,
a cereal, you know?
I feel like shit when I eat cereal now. Like, I can tell the difference because I started eating like trail mix and nuts and stuff like that for breakfast and yogurt, and I feel like much better than I feel if I eat
You
like
got the
cereal.
healthier shit with less sugar and more energy in it.
More protein and shiz.
Like little microwave breakfast sausages or
Right.
little breakfast burrito shit, something small like that. Can't eat too much for breakfast because if I eat too much, I am just a slug all day morning.
I don't like to eat breakfast anymore. I like to wait till about 5 or 6 to eat, and I'm good to go. I love it.
I eat breakfast. 'cause
Best
I
day,
don't shit.
best day ever.
I have been eating. I'll eat a lot of honey bunches of oats now, though. Like, I'll eat that for a snack.
Oh yeah.
Shit's good.
If I don't eat breakfast in the morning, by like lunchtime, I am too damn hungry to think about anything but. And I'll sit there and, because, you know, I'm IT and I sit at a desk, I'll go to the vending machine, get some snacks, and I'll end up eating more than I would if I'd have just ate fucking breakfast and been done with it.
So if I start eating, I think we talked about this like a couple weeks ago, but I eat, I'm hungry all fucking day. If I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drink coffee. And I make sure it's black coffee, I just don't eat all day.
Go you.
Hells yeah.
I get all
Lost
hangry.
8 pounds in like 2 weeks because of that.
I get all hangry and shit, so yeah.
I don't. I get hangry when I eat breakfast. I'm like, what's next? Well, it was an hour ago. Maybe next should be waiting for the next fucking food. No, we are going to eat now. So.
It also depends if I'm like going back and forth to like the far off sites, or if I'm working in my office, or you know what I'm saying. So if I'm in the car driving around, yeah, I do okay with just skipping, you know. As I'm getting out of the office, I'm not just sitting there and doing stuff.
Right. Kitty.
The only other exciting thing I've done is I tore apart my motorcycle. Yay!
Kitty, you got either drooled on your feet or you got sweaty ass feet.
Gross, man. Gross.
He is a little bit.
And I was looking at like ways to upgrade it, and if I had like $2,400, I would have like a fucking racing Harley, but I don't have $2,400. And I'm
Start
just
saving money, dude.
I'm not gonna fucking
Just
do it.
get blow through it. You just what, like just making it rain.
I don't think I need a like 200 or 300 horsepower motorcycle.
Yeah, why not? You would
'Cause-
kill yourself.
Probably.
That's true, you would.
And you know, realistically, the whole goal of this project's just been to tear it apart and fix the things that are wrong and put it back together.
That's fair.
I was talking with my cousin about that at Easter, and he was like, "Oh yeah, well the upgrades for mine are like $6,000." I'm like,
Because he's got the fucking road.
got the big ass Road King, suck my dick, all that huge stuff already. It's like, cool. Mine's 25 years old. I want to keep it on the road another 25 years.
It's funny. I remember when I first rode that Road King. It's what size engine? Like it's fucking huge. It's
Yeah.
probably what?
It's a different one now.
Well.
He got another one because Harley will fucked him over.
Yes, I remember that. What? About how much do you think a Road King weighs?
Oh god, that thing's easy 700 to 1,000.
I think they're like 800 to 900 pounds because I know mine's like around like 750, 800. So I'm riding. I don't think I rode anything any different. I don't think I rode mine by any means. Like I didn't have mine own yet. And I was riding that little Honda that your dad bought, and that's like 250, 300 pounds maybe. It's small as fuck too.
250cc Honda Rebel.
And Bobby was like, "Why don't you hop on mine and try mine?" I'm like, it like over 2 times the weight. Super tall. Like I was barely tiptoeing on the ground, which on the other one I can flat foot it. And I was like, he goes, "Yeah, just take off on it." I was like, I did good. I did not wreck it. I did all right. I you know what? It was fine. He's like, "I got insurance. It's cool." It was good times.
Yeah, so the one that you
That's
rode,
fucking huge.
so the one that you rode,
Right.
he had like 3 payments left to Harley on it. Went with one of his buddies to some dealer event down in Cincinnati. And they were like, "Hey man, you want a bike wash? We'll do it for free. because we like that bike. It's cool. They offered to buy it off him and all this other bullshit,
Nice.
like they always do for trade-in
Right.
shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
And like while they were bike washing it, they got water down in the fairing and it shorted something out.
I remember that.
Burned caught the whole fucking thing on fire and just fucked it up bad. Myself, I'd have been like, okay, you're fixing it on your fucking dime because you fucked it up.
I would have gotten the better end of the deal.
He turned around and they traded it in with the bestest possible trade-in offer on a brand new 2020, whatever the fuck it was. And the quote brand new 2020, he had it for like 6 months and found out that like the oil cooler on the front of the engine was fucked up and leaking.
Oh,
And they refused to honor any warranty on it. And I'm just like,
that's shitty.
good job, Harley. Good job. And they keep having people like on the internet say talking about it.
Does he
like,
go through Harley or does he try to go through that dealership?
through
He
the
probably
dealership.
should have went through Harley saying that dealership was fucking him over. They probably would have done something. They would have ripped that dealership's ass.
Like I've had people when I've been chatting with different people on Facebook groups and shit about what I'm doing to mine. I'm like, why don't you just take it to Harley? You're gonna fuck it up. I'm going,
No.
nope, and no, I'm not. Well, why don't you just put a whole new engine in it? You can get a brand new one of that. I'm like, or how about I put $100 into it and do it my damn
And
self?
if you fuck it up, it's not a big loss.
And now that I've got the engine apart, oh my god, there's no way I'm gonna fuck it up, dude. It is like the simplest engine compared to anything I've ever taken apart.
Nice.
That's been like the only thing I've done. That's been like the only thing I've done the last like week is just tearing into that fucker.
Oh yeah.
It's boring, but it's cool to me. I don't know. At least it's not Transformers.
That's cool, Ron.
In like 2 or 3
Yeah,
months.
it's cool. It's cool.
In
I
like
know
2 or 3
exactly what you're talking about.
In like 2 or 3 months, I'll be like coming and driving it around, and it won't be all blown up and leaky anymore.
Nice.
So was it last week?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were like eating dinner
Supper.
before we did this, and Ron was talking about
His
computer.
job.
He was talking about computer stuff,
And I confuse the shit out of them.
and he's like, it has blah blah processor, and I'm like, and I'm just sitting there like eating, and Missy looks at me and she starts laughing. She's like, her brain's completely going doo doo doo. And I'm like,
I
yeah.
barely understood what he was talking about, so I knew she didn't.
Me take apart engine, me fix engine, me go brum brum.
I get that.
That makes a bit more sense.
Me
a
take
little more
apart computer,
interesting.
me put computer back together, go beep boop beep boop bloop, show me
That's-
boobies on the porn site.
That's beep boop beep boop boop. That's not as interesting.
I get it. I understand now.
I may not be pretty, but at least I'm smart.
Ish.
I know enough to like get a job where I can fuck off a good chunk of the day if I feel like it.
There you go. Makes sense. It's fair.
Oh, man.
And I have people like, fix my phone, I don't know what's wrong with it. And I'm like, turn on the Wi-Fi. Oh my god, you're so brilliant. That was literally like the first 3 people this morning. It's
We
cool.
can always go to Ron and fix our phone.
That's right. Here.
Hey,
I would never give him my phone to fix. I would not want him peeping through that.
so like, legitimately, that's a funny thing to say that, but like I have done work on so many computers and phones and things, I don't even fucking care to look at that shit. It's like, it's at this point,
Unless it's Missy.
Probably.
well, at this particular point, just because it is my Missy and I love her so much.
He wants to see.
All the dick pics you've been sent.
That too, I guess, yeah.
But, you know, like, I legitimately don't even fucking care about what people keep on their computers. The only time I think I've given a shit in recent years, there's a dude at Honda that had, like, almost 200 gigabytes of MP3s on his computer, and he was wanting me to back it up when we gave him a new one.
That's funny.
And I'm like, I was literally, that's against company policy, and you shouldn't have that stuff on there, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you, I'm not backing that up for nothing. Oh, you're lucky I don't tell your boss about it. Oh. Fine.
Just back it up yourself.
And then I took my hard drive in and I backed up all 200 gigabytes.
That's good stuff.
Copied all of my own shit because, like, buddy.
That's funny.
Because I just didn't want to spend the time doing it with work stuff legitimately.
Makes sense.
So I'm not going to have somebody sit there bitching, well, you missing my music. I don't care. But you stole all my music. Yes, I did.
That he probably stole in the first place.
Well, you know, who buys music on the internet legitimately anymore?
Nobody. That's
I
right.
can't remember the last time I bought some music.
They're just buying streaming services or listening to the freebies, listening to ads.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, until they start putting ads in the middle of fucking music.
Oh,
Ads in the middle of songs?
I've had it happen.
really?
I think on Facebook.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
little videos and shit like that.
Yes,
It'd be like a
Facebook.
music video.
They would do it, of
And
course.
it's like,
They would.
oh, here's half the music video, and here's a fucking ad right in the middle of
That's
it.
fucking shit
Assholes.
bull.
Or there'd be like 3 ads and like something that's like popular right then.
It's like, just make me watch the fucking ad in the beginning,
Right.
and I'll be fine.
Or like right there, like 3 minutes, 30 seconds before the end of whatever video you're watching, the pop up an ad, and it's like,
Yeah, man.
I like
Do you like that, dude?
You did.
old ass man.
Old fucking cat.
Well,
So I've been lame this week, and I'm sorry. I'll be less lame next week. It's my turn to ring.
I feel like I'm kind of lame too. So.
I was kind of having a lame day, and then Ron was like, "I've got a lame day," and then I was like, "God damn it, I'm gonna have a lame day." And then he sent that thing about tanning the nutsack. I was like, "Oh yeah, I did fucking sun my butthole." So
Good job.
it reminded me.
Good job.
Missy, I really do want you to try to do
For
like some
science.
progressive shots for science.
Right, progressive shots.
And if you do see like a dramatic darkening of the butthole, you could show us the shots. It's
Or you can
not.
just tell us.
They're like, "Oh my god, it
Like
turned."
maybe you could go to Lowe's and get some like paint swatches.
It was started off like this, and now it looks like this. And I mean, like every single time, it was like
So what's gonna happen is she's gonna be like, no, I'm not doing that. And she's gonna get spray on tan in her butthole,
So then like you go get paint swatches and like run to the bathroom and like
squatting over a mirror or some shit with a light on.
I would probably just take a picture on my phone and then just, I'd probably be like, "Oh, you got a paint swatch? It's about this color." I'd be like, "What is that?" I'm like, "That's my butthole."
give it to some random old dude or something.
Can you color match this, please? Get the paint swatch first, though.
Can you color match this? I need to paint my wall this color.
Probably a good idea. That's probably a smarter idea. Take a picture of it beforehand. Duh.
Go to the bathroom with paint swatches.
I would love to see that squatting over me with paint splotches. Okay, so is it this shade of tan or this shade
Yeah,
of
I'm an
tan?
idiot.
And you're like, man, I can't tell. And you're like, can't tell. It's like, Ariana's like, Missy, get over here quick. She's like, why? Just fucking you, trying to ask questions. And you're like, Missy comes knocks the door. Come in, it's open. Where are you? I'm in the bathroom. Are you okay? Yeah, come here.
Which one of these matches?
You know, I do that 3 or 4 times before I realize, like, oh, I could have took a picture of you.
You would be talking about how difficult, how much time it takes, and be like, "Dude, just take a picture at home and just take it to Lowe's."
We got like the computer paint matching system.
That's right. That's so fucking funny. I love it.
And this is why I'm entertaining.
And then you accidentally get embarrassed and you're like, yeah, I need like a gallon of that in semi-gloss.
My semi-glossed asshole.
Dude, that sounds like a reality show.
Or maybe like a punk band.
I think it sounds more like a reality show because I was like, damn. Like, did I just create something?
My semi-gloss asshole.
Oh, I love it. It's good stuff.
It's like an interior decorating show, right? Like one of those house remodeling.
so.
I'm thinking like a house remodeling show.
Well, I don't know.
It's like a
I think it would be like a total
a
gay
renovation.
show.
It's like a house renovation.
I mean,
Yeah.
it could be, but
It's the
my
semi-gloss.
semi-glossed asshole sounds like it would be a total gay guy show.
Or it's about like a wife having her husband made over.
Get his asshole waxed and bleached or
Her
tanned.
husband is an asshole, so it's like my semi-gloss asshole.
Oh. There you
Oh,
go.
here you go, combination. You know, get the house redone and the husband redone to match the new house.
There you go.
Good idea.
Yeah.
That's right.
You got it wrong.
It's like Queer Eye for the straight guy.
My semi-glossed asshole.
Don't steal our ideas.
I'll fucking sue you.
Coming
Oh my
soon to the
God.
Discovery Channel.
That sounds like HGTV to me.
HGTV.
Yeah.
TLC.
Yeah,
Probably
one of
TLC.
those.
Like I watch cable anymore.
I don't really.
It's one of those, yeah.
I don't have cable.
It's fine. We should do it.
I'm gonna get the wax holes asked.
The wax holes.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Now run! You fucked up! You fucked up! I love it! So wax, hey, you can get your wax holes asked. Ask it. So what did we learn today? You can get your wax holes
That's like a
asked.
shirt idea.
Ooh, gonna get your wax hole asked.
Are we there
Absolutely.
yet?
Are we
Yeah,
there yet?
we're about there.
Yeah, we're there.
We're there. We're there, dude.
All right, so ask it. What have you learned today?
No.
It was from
We're
something.
there, dude. What's a Beavis and Butthead
In my
sounding
head.
thing?
It does sound Beavis.
I don't know, I've been watching a lot of South Park today, and for like the first season or two, at the end of every episode, it's like, I learned something today, and I realized that's where I got what did we learn today.
That's funny.
What did we learn today?
Well, for one, it feels a little spicy when you're sunning your butthole, and you can get your wax hole axed or axed. Wax hole axed.
I'm
There
just
you go.
describe the spicy, please. Like spicy good, spicy bad, like just
Spicy
warm.
good. Like it's extra warm. It doesn't. It's that's just what it is. It's got like a when you're eating something, you're like, oh, it's got a little bit of heat to it. But it's really good. It's not hot, but it's just got just the right amount. It's got a little kick to it. That's those.
So did you have to hold your ass cheeks apart the whole time, or did you like
No.
wedge yourself around so they just stayed open?
I just kind of was like, whoop, whoop, ah.
Okay.
Just because you're laying on the flat thing, and then once that got a little uncomfortable, I'm like, does it get more should I stop so my asshole doesn't burn, or should I stop because this is really uncomfortable and it's not relaxing? I'm like, well, it's been more than 30 seconds, and they suggested like 5 minutes and something, and I'm like, I probably should stop now. I'm like, okay. Ah.
Yeah, you don't want to get sunburned.
No,
there.
no,
I
absolutely
feel like
not.
that would hurt.
I feel like it would
Like
too.
your ass would
I feel like
sweaty and
putting,
you'd
like-
walk in,
Yeah,
like,
it's
straight
Calamine-
to
Calamine lotion on your asshole,
That's what you would have to do, something.
I would think so.
sunburn lotion on the asshole. That'd be
I'd be
interesting.
like coconut, lots of coconut
Oh my
oil
God.
to soothe that, and aloe vera.
And then we get
There's a story about that, but I'm not going to tell it because it's not my story.
God, dude. Oh shit, that's a good one. We should just write an anonymous book or anonymous YouTube where wear masks. And,
what the fuck
voice
was that
act,
website forever? Post Secrets. Remember that shit?
That was a good one.
Where people would
Send
just
a
like send
postcard.
postcards and like anonymously say shit.
That's right. You can just send in a postcard to Post Secret.
Isn't there like the Whisper app or something? Was that too?
Something similar,
Yeah.
maybe, I think.
One of the radio stations has been pimping like, hey, just pull up our app and we've got this thing. You can ask any question you want. And I keep feeling like tempted to download their app and be like, so like, why does it burn when I pee?
Oh, that's funny.
Like every time I hear that, it's just like, what kind of fucked up shit could I ask them they'd get concerned about, you know? So, what else have we learned today? Anything?
I learned a lot, but I probably forgot what it was. What did I learn today? I'm gonna die in a fire someday. Probably.
That's right.
Yeah. I learned that I know too much and I talk about too much and I confuse people and I should probably stop.
Nah, that's good.
Dumb down your shit.
And
Because then,
Well,
like
then we will be even dumber.
we might absorb some of it because we'll just
right.
be sitting there like drooling and like mouth breathing or whatever,
Right.
and just like and like we might eventually absorb what you're talking about.
That's right.
now you'll just be like, Ron's a fucking nerd and he knows too much. Shut up, nerd.
You just know different stuff than we know.
Right. You don't know too much, you just know different stuff.
And that's okay.
Ooh, he's gonna fall again. Don't fall.
And what did Buddy learn today?
The buddy learned.
Didn't learn shit, did you, buddy?
He's disgusting.
That's right.
No, we learned that, but we already knew it kind of. Old man.
What'd you learn?
Alrighty.
Did you already say what you learned?
I learned that I need to shut the fuck up about too
Oh,
many
that's
nerdy
right.
things that I know.
Let's see. I don't even know what's happening.
There we go.
You know what I read today? On the National Geographic page on Facebook, it said something about if you've had COVID, it's been proven that like your memory loss could be like a decade's worth of memory loss.
Yeah, I
And like
believe it.
something about like your attention, like it affects your attention span or something too. And I'm like, yep, this is why I can't fucking remember anything anymore.
I think you had it before that.
You know, like, I keep having memory lapses too and shit, and I don't know if it's because of the COVID or just, like, general old man, old age shit.
I had a boss that had that issue.
I want to believe it's COVID, so we're just gonna stick with
Yeah,
COVID.
COVID brain, it's a real
Yeah.
thing.
Like,
All I have
well, like
Alzheimer's on both sides of the family.
fucking Saturday when I was working on the bike, I like take my car keys out and threw them on the bench in there, and I just got to working. I got all done with everything. I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm done. And I had my phone. I went in the house. The kid's like, hey, let's go get dinner. I'm like, sweet. Once you walk out the car, I'm like, where are my keys? Where did I last fucking see them? Spent like 5-10 minutes looking for them before I realized, oh, they're on the fucking bench in the garage, which was locked with the key that is in the thing. So I had to go steal her key and get in there and get it. I'm like, God damn it, I do this all the fucking time.
Better stuff.
When I do that shit, it's like, how goddamn senile am I?
Always, lots of senileness.
It makes for good entertainment.
That's right.
It's like you fucking gaslit myself or something.
All right.
Shall we do our thing?
Sure.
The
StrobingButtplug.com. I was like looking
subscribe.
way down here.
Like, subscribe, lick buttholes.
Oh, that's new.
Like, subscribe, sun your butthole.
Send your
Like a
butthole.
sunny bubble.
Or your butt, or your ball sack.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Because, one's supposed to, bring inner light and peace into yourself and be spicy. The other's supposed to make you have more
If
testosterone.
I tan my vagina,
Will you get more
will I get
testosterone?
more estrogen?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We should try it.
Are you gonna have
Stay tuned next time.
next time, a group tanning session with all three of us.
That'd be funny.
Either our butthole, our vagina, or our balls.
I was gonna say homeopathic, and
Oh.
that's already what it is.
That extra homo part.
It's not bromeo, it's
Homeopathic.
Not homeo,
If it's
homopathic.
Homopathic.
Homopathic, because we're all just being gay as shit.
Homopathic.
Wait, hopathic? Hopathetic?
Yeah.
Something.
Bye!
Bye. Check you later.